We used to be extreme kids, now we all got mortgages. We used to be cool, now that time has gone. Get the fuck off our lawn.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to DadBodPod. My name is Andrew.
My name is Brian.
And together we form the awesome duo sent from the heavens for your DadBod amusement. That is DadBodPod. And that's what you're listening to right now. And we would really
That's
like...
us.
That is us. You're right. Yeah, man. We would just like to thank everybody for coming to chill us out. Do you hear this echo?
Yeah.
We're going to have to get real close to the mics.
Is it the the fans?
No, it's the fact that we're in a kitchen room.
But it didn't do that last week.
I don't know.
Oh, that's weird.
Maybe it's because we're in the daytime for the first time in a long time ever,
True.
maybe. This might be the first time we've ever recorded with the sun up.
It is.
Whoa. We can see our sins.
Weird. I like it.
I don't like it. Look at your dog, dude.
I like oh he's Later, bro.
This fucking dog. Anyways, everybody, welcome back. I already said our names. We are here again to talk about, I don't know, some bullshit. And as we always do, we would like to get some started stuff with old business. Brian, how was your week?
It was good.
A couple of weeks.
I understood what you said for the record. It's okay.
Good.
Don't start some stuff, won't be no stuff. It was good, man.
Good.
Yeah, like it was kind of funny. So I had Zayden during the storm that we had.
Mm-hmm. Hurricane update.
Yep. So I was happy to have him here because, you know, Seminole Heights is called the Heights for a reason.
Yeah.
Because we're way above sea
Oh,
level.
that's good. Good.
So flooding is never an issue here.
Right.
The wind is a bitch. But what's funny is, like, just before, like, when the gusts started coming and the rain started coming, I was like, all right, Zayden, we're going outside. He's like, no, we're not.
You're crazy.
Yeah. So I brought my Alexa out on the front porch and blasted Rock You Like a Hurricane, and we danced in the street in the rain.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
That is good parenting right there. That's all there is to it.
But I also, like, when he got dropped off that morning, I was like, do you know what's going on today? And he had no idea. So I explained to him, like, there's a big storm coming.
Mm-hmm.
And there is, you know, like, it could be very dangerous. Or we're just going to try and make the best of it. I was like, we're going to make the best of it until I tell you, go get in the bathtub. Right? Because that's what they always say, like, just hide in the tub.
Hide in the tub.
Yep. So he was like, okay. I was like,
have you ever seen aftermath destructions of storms?
yeah. There's tubs everywhere.
How often do you see like a house in a puddle or a pile of rubble, but the tub and shower are still standing tall?
I don't know.
What? Hide in the tub? What the fuck?
I mean, let's look at the Cold War. Okay, ready? Like,
True. Let's get under our desks
Yeah,
in case of a nuclear blast.
duck and cover under the desk. Yeah, that's gonna help. Fucking dummies.
If I was a kid back then, I would have looked at all of them and been like, you all are idiots. Have fun with your ducking and covering.
This desk is a subnuclear device. No, it's not.
It's lead lined.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually more dangerous to be under the desk.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, we made the best of it. Other
Good.
than that, I mean, that's pretty much all to write home about this week.
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
I was very excited about this storm because the storm fell on a day where I'm usually very, very busy with students.
Yep.
And I was kind of bummed because, and believe it or not, for the second time since we started our podcast, a second Zelda game has come out.
Oh.
And it came out on that day. So I was like, surely I'm going to be able to go to fucking Walmart and buy this game before it closes and play it just all day long.
Don't call me Shirley. But go on.
Well, Walmart was closed. Like
Yep.
as soon as I got up, they were closed. I couldn't believe it. Fucking Big Lots was open. And all of the drugstores, all of them were open, but not Walmart. But I didn't even think about going to Best Buy. I guess I could have. Anyways, I wound up going home and downloading it. But it's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's what I did with my stormy day is I
Sweet.
fucking played Zelda all day. It was great.
Sweet. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Before that, though, Brian, we went to a concert.
Yeah, we did.
We're going to talk about it later, but it was awesome.
It was.
So everybody get ready for that. How are you feeling overall? What is the state of your Darmy?
Pretty chill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, would I like magic just to happen and all of a sudden everything that I'm stressed out about is fixed? Sure.
Jeez.
But do I wake up stressed out about it? No, because, you know, there were some good words of advice passed down to me throughout the years. And a huge one that I always try to remember to remind myself is that, like, don't stress about things you have no control over. Because if you do, like, have you seen that movie Inside Out 2 yet?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So, like, the character anxiety is perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a demon. You know what I mean? Like, and as soon as somebody reaches a certain age, you start getting this anxiety and which anxiety leads to depression because you're not matching up with everybody else and blah, 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 blah. But it all stems from anxiety, right?
Yep.
And so, like, I've had people like, how do you, you just don't care about certain stuff? I'm like, well, I care about it, but it just has to go in the reservoir because I don't have time for that right now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because if you unload everything that's in your fucking brain and you worry about it all,
You're going to drive yourself nuts.
you won't leave the house.
Nope.
And guess what? Now no one's productive and you basically self-acclimated your own prophecy.
Yeah.
That got
Deep thoughts. Yeah, man. Jeez. Time to move on. That's the episode, I guess, guys. Let's talk about current events. This is always fun. This is my funnest thing this is a new thing that we got going on, and it's fun. So we do it. Okay. We're going to talk about Diddy.
Good old diddly do.
I can remember as a kid listening to
Yeah.
Puff Daddy, as
Puff
he was
Daddy, yeah.
as he was called back
Yep.
then. Do you think he was diddling kids back then?
Yeah, he's Puffy. Puff Diddler.
We were talking about this before we hit the button. Why does that man or anybody need that many dildos
Or that much lube.
or that much lube? Do you think he was trying to insert into himself one and then the other?
Like, I wish that he would have just said, like, listen, I have oil wrestling matches.
Yeah. Rasta, is this disturbing to you?
Like, if he would have said something like that, where it's like, you need that much baby oil, be like, you know, the world would have been like, okay.
Okay.
It's a little weird, but it's not as weird as the other thing. So,
Did you hear who his cellmate is?
huh?
Sam Bankman-Fried, SBF guy.
Who's that?
He was involved in like a crypto scandal not too long ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you know who else may also be a cellmate with him? Did he? Current New York Mayor Eric Adams.
So, does he get any of that baby oil back to like?
What do you think they're doing? You know, they're saying that he's not eating. He
Okay.
refuses to eat. I'm
Okay.
not sure if it's a hunger strike or if it's because the food's just that bad. He tried offering something like 50 million, I think it was, to somebody or something to like make all this shit go away. Ain't going away, buddy.
No,
You're going away.
no. I love how like you see this high profile A-lister, right? And it's like, who wants money? Everybody. Here, take money, make it go away. And at some point, you're too far fucked, bro.
You're too far fucked.
So, guess what? Now it's like, he's basically like that dude from Friday. He's like, I'll suck your dick for a cheeseburger, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You're on top, Brian. You have enough money to go anywhere and do anything, and that's what you choose? It makes me feel like he would have been doing that shit had he not gotten rich.
Probably. But here's the thing, the rich just doesn't help because then
Oh,
people,
the access.
because people get godlike complexes
Mm-hmm.
where they feel like they can't get caught for anything.
It's ridiculous.
Yep.
We talked about Eric Adams and the cellmates. Have you heard about this Mark Robinson guy? Mark Robinson is a politician who very recently took a hard stance on porn.
Yeah.
Like, no, porn is bad. I think he's the one that's like, my son-in-law and I have enabled an app on our phones that monitors each other's porn use. So, like, if you and I were to, like, I would get a notification every time you were jerking off.
Okay.
Which is cool, I guess. Like, oh, Ryan, go for it.
I feel like
Again? Jesus.
I was gonna say. I feel like at least one of us at some point in the day would be like, dude, you killed my battery. Like, did you not go to work today? I had 17 notifications between 2 and 4.
What are you doing? Anyways, this guy has been like on an anti-porn rampage, right? And it came out that before he was in office, he used to frequent the local porn shop, adult theaters places. Have you ever been to one of those places?
No.
Neither have I, but I made the mistake of like reading about them. They sound so seedy.
Mm.
Like you go in and it's a room, like take up the room that we're in now, take everything out of it, line it with couches, put porn on the wall, and let guys just have a fuck fest.
Mhm.
That's apparently what's going on there.
Remember
And
Pee Wee Herman?
yeah,
He got arrested in
but
Sarasota.
I thought he was in like a cinema.
Yeah, but it was a porn cinema.
What are you get arrested for?
Jerking off.
In a porn theater?
Yeah.
Where am I supposed to jerk off?
I guess you're supposed to just enjoy the plot. I don't know. Yeah.
That's like arresting me for going to Disney World and smiling.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Hey, we got a code 3 boner. Aisle 4.
Yeah. It's a Pee Wee Herman boner.
Yep.
It's spinning around its little bow tie.
Hey there, Snarky.
Anyways, this guy, apparently he used to go into these porn shops and he was such a frequenter that he would buy the employees of said shop pizza and just hang out. Can you imagine the conversation? Like, I mean, you're aware of post-nut clarity.
Mhm.
Can you imagine the conversation? You've got like a clerk, somebody who's being paid to be there so they can't leave.
Mhm.
And whether they're judging you or not, they're not going to outwardly judge you.
Right.
And you've just like presumably jerked off yourself and like 18 other guys or whatever.
Right.
And like going out and just chilling. Here, you want some pizza? I wouldn't take any pizza from that guy.
No.
No.
Nope.
Wow.
Get your jizz hands off my pizza.
And you know what? Look, I'm not judging. If you want to go into a porn theater and get your rocks off, do it.
Yeah.
I guess as long as it's not illegal and everybody is of age and consenting, do it. The hypocrisy is what I have a problem with. Because right now he's on a stance of porn is terrible. And like, you're definitely enjoying it, buddy.
So it's kind of funny with this, ready? They build porno theaters, right?
Yeah.
But you can't.
Like use them.
Right. It's almost like it's entrapment. Because think about this. Like, imagine if every single bar, there were cops waiting to pull people over as soon as they left.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, we're going to build this for your entertainment and your use, but you can't use it.
Technically, it's illegal, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I have a quick funny story about this.
Go.
I told you how awesome and crazy my dad was, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So when they were teenagers, like 18 and 19, my dad took my mom on like their first date. And he knew a guy that owned a porno theater and he brought her to a porno theater. My mom telling me the story. It was like right when, I'm pretty sure it was like Debbie Does Dallas, like right when porn hit mainstream.
Yeah.
And her saying that she had no idea. She was just so. and so like first scene in, you know, she probably went to get some popcorn and realized there was something weird there. But she stormed out of the theater, but whatever. They ended up
Obviously, it worked.
creating me. So,
What game your dad must have had? Because you have a brother too, so
yep.
it worked twice.
Yeah, it did.
Do you think they returned ever?
I don't know.
Hey, you want to go down to the porno theater?
There's a matinee, honey.
That's wild to
Yep.
me. It's wild to me. And then I don't know. Anyways, can we move on?
Yeah,
Because
let's
I'll
move
get
on.
stuck on this. The next thing I want to tell you about, I'm going to hit pause real quick. I have to show you this thing. Hang on. Okay, we're still good. I have to show you this thing. There's a senator. I'm dying.
Yeah, don't die at me.
There's a senator in Australia, I think. You know, Skibbity.
Yeah, skipping toilet. Yep.
I'm going to hit pause. You have to watch. This is a speech that was delivered in Parliament. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a real proceeding. Like I was like government in work. Skibbity or whatever.
Yeah. My 4-year-old says that all the time.
I
I'm
know.
like, stop.
There was a point in that, like, that's the second time I've heard that. There's a point where I have no idea what the fuck she's saying.
Yeah.
It's the point where she's talking about the two different types of governments.
Yeah.
She's like, you could have a mid-government, or like, it sounded like she said a dog water government.
Yep.
And then something about mogging both. That's where I'm like, what does she even mean?
Skull emoji.
Skull emoji.
Yeah.
Oh my God. There would be no, and it's bad enough that she's herself is too old to be talking like that.
Right.
You know how you get rid of lingo is introduce it into politics for sure.
Yep.
My goodness.
But I love how she says in the beginning, she says, I'm going to put this in a language that you guys will understand.
Yeah, which is like basing yourself anyways.
Right.
And it's like,
Yeah.
it alienates anybody that's listening because it's like, oh, you think this is how stupid you think I am.
Right.
Fuck that bitch.
Yep.
Anyways, let's have our higher thoughts of learning or whatever you said it was. What is it called? Hang on, we got a new thing.
Higher thoughts of intelligence.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Higher thoughts of intellect or thoughts of higher intellect.
Yep.
That's going to change a million times. Okay. Ready, Brian?
Yep.
While waiting for the waiter, you are, in fact, the waiter.
That is very true.
Yeah, man.
Very, very true.
Mm-hmm. You got one?
Yeah. So, this can kind of hit both of us.
Oh, I don't want to be hit.
No, I'm saying. Okay. If you have anybody, friend or family, okay, that is even slightly toxic, okay,
Uh-huh.
they will latch on to the version of yourself that they can control the most, no matter how much you'd ever changed in your life.
That's true. That's good. Wow. Deep thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
It's with that.
John Handy.
With that, we'll move on to our topic. Are you ready? We went to a concert. What kind of concert was it, Brian?
Yup.
We're gonna talk about ska. Yeah, I love ska. How old were you when you ska for the first time?
When you ska.
When you ska'd for the first time?
So I probably 14.
Yeah. Oh, high school.
Yeah.
That was about right.
End of
for
middle
me.
school, early high school. Yep.
Now, it always interests me when normies, for lack of a better term, find out about ska music. And what I mean by that is when I was in high school, I was in the band. So it makes sense that we would know about ska music because we're playing those instruments.
Right.
And anybody who wasn't in the band was in fact a normie.
Right.
So it interests me when a normie finds out about ska. When I first found out about ska, I was very gatekeepy about it. You don't know ska because you don't play those instruments.
Right. Yep.
Of course, it was like the 4th year I'd been playing trombone. And anyways.
Yep.
The trombone player at the concert was awesome, but we'll talk about that later. So let's do our shit. Because I have bullshit to do. Let's do the history of ska.
Yeah.
Let's see what I found. Ska, Jamaica's first indigenous urban pop style, pioneered by the operators of powerful mobile discos called sound systems. Ska evolved in the late 1950s from an early Jamaican form of rhythm and blues that emulated American rhythm and blues, especially that produced in New Orleans. A new beat emerged that mixed the shuffling rhythm of American pianist Roscoe Gordon with Caribbean folk influences, most notably the mambo of Cuba and the mento of Jamaica dance music, that provided the new music's core rhythm. The boogie-woogie piano vamp characteristics of New Orleans-style rhythm and blues was simulated by a guitar chop on the offbeat and, oh gosh, and onomatopically became, that's a weird word.
Like think of it like an onomatopoeia.
Yes, became known as ska. The beat was made more locomotive by the horns, saxophones, trumpet, trombones, and piano that played the same riff on the offbeat. All the while, the drums kept a 4/4 beat with bass drum accents on the second and fourth beats. Bass drum accents on second and fourth. I thought the snares on 2 and 4.
Well, early ska was reggae, so you're playing the offbeat.
Oh, right. Okay. That makes sense.
Yep.
Ska has had several international waves. The first began in the 60s and is remembered for My Boy Lollipop by Millie Small, a Jamaican singer based in London, for hits by Prince Buster and by Desmond Dirk Decker.
Yep.
And the Aces. In the 70s, ska was a significant influence on British pop culture and so-called groups whose name derived from both the suits they wore and their often integrated lineups, such as the Specials, Selector, the Madness, brought punk and more pop into ska. Madness's music crossed the Atlantic Ocean and contributed to the success of ska's third wave in popularity. In the mid-'80s, in the United States, there were another British group, General Public, had hits. The music fourth wave came in the mid-'90s as American groups such as No Doubt, Sublime, the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones brought ska into the mainstream pop music, and ska pioneers such as the Skitaddles, yeah, and Derek Morgan found a new audience. How about that?
Yep. So
This says the same thing.
Yep. Original wave was literally reggae.
Yeah.
So you can call it ska. Yes. Right. But the second wave is where Americans hear ska.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like the more upbeat tempos, even though you're playing downbeat. Yeah. But you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So the more high energy, right? Early ska was reggae dancehall.
Okay.
So early reggae was basically for the older generation in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the angst of the teenagers brought out dancehall and ska.
Mm-hmm.
See what I mean? Like kind of taking the old roots and revamping it to bring it to dancier music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then once it crossed the pond, it was game the fuck over.
Yeah.
It's like Chinese food. When you hit America, it's like, I'll take the General Tissot.
General Tiso.
Tissos. Yeah.
Rasta. Gosh. Rasta, you'll have your time this episode, I believe me.
It's the same with music. You know, like it gets and
Skay? Is that what you're playing?
yes, the skate music in Ybor City.
In Ybor City.
But yeah, like once it hit over here, like so Madness. Do you remember Our House?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Or let's see. Well, yeah, the Slackers.
Okay.
The Specials.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Do.
yep. Yep. Or the cities look like a ghost town.
That's a good one.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yep. Or Rude, yeah.
Message to Rudy.
Yep. Rude Boy. Yep. But all that's all first wave. You know, but then it all just like crossing the pond waters it down pretty much. It's
Yeah.
a weird way to say it.
Mm-hmm. True.
But once it's watered down, then it's game on for everything. Now they introduce hip hop in it. They introduce rock and roll into it. They introduce punk. I mean, I think in England, they're already introducing punk into it.
Yeah. Punk's in everything in England.
Yeah.
Let's see. I got some of the best ska musics. Wow. Some of the best ska bands in no particular order. Ready?
Okay, go.
I got the Specials.
Yep.
I got Madness.
Yep.
The Selector.
Yep.
Bad Manners.
Yep.
The Skitaddles. Ska band icons. Toots and
The Mytals.
the Mytals.
Yep.
Yeah. Bob Marley and the Wailers.
Yep.
Desmond Decker. Brian Lee and the Dragoneers.
Never heard of them.
They were a Jamaican ska band formed in the 50s. They were one of the most popular and influential bands in the history of Jamaican music and were known for their energetic live performances and innovative arrangements.
Brian Lee.
Stranger Cole, Prince Buster, Clement Cox and Dodd, Duke Reed. Any of those?
No.
Okay. How about the Uptones?
Yep.
Real Big Fish, the
Yep.
Mighty Mighty Boss Tones,
Yep.
the Beat,
Yep.
the Toasters,
Yep.
the Fishbone,
Yep.
Sublime,
Yep.
the Untouchables,
Yep.
No Doubt,
Yep.
Stankin' Pickle,
Yep.
Bim Scala Bim,
Yep.
the Hippos,
Yeah.
Spring, huh?
Let me see this list real quick. This is gonna be crazy
Why?
because in the third wave, what you were just reading, I'm gonna go through and say what bands we played with.
Okay. Start right with American ska band.
Yep.
Start there.
Real Big Fish, yes. Boss Tones, yes. The Beat, no. The Toasters, plenty of times. Probably played with them like 30 times. And it's funny because the promoter for the ska scene in Syracuse, he was a huge Toasters fan. So we were probably like 17. And he would send us on beer runs because I had my brother's fake ID to go buy beer for the Toasters.
Nice.
I didn't think about it like much then, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I've never played with Sublime. Wish I did. Well, no, I've hung out with Bud from Sublime, but no. Okay. Skank and Pickle, yes. Bim Scalabim, yes. Spring Heel Jack, yes. Big D and the Kids Table, yes. Slackers, yes. Hepcat, no, I wish.
Yeah.
The Pilfers!
The Pilfers. I saved that one for last. Yeah, man.
That's my favorite, one of my top favorite bands in history.
So this what I have is technically the worst ska bands because I found a list of the top 70 ska bands and just picked the last 10.
I can't wait to see if my band's on there.
Against All Authority, Lord Kitchener, Blue Meanies, The Hot Knives, The Arrogant Sons of Bitches, Slapstick, The Allstonians, Cherry Poppin' Daddies, Jaya the Cat, Skinnerbox, and Spring Heel Jack USA. They were the worst, apparently. But I like Cherry Poppin' Daddies.
Me too. That was the first one I was gonna call out too and be like, they were cool.
Yeah.
That was like that swing revival.
Yeah. Them and who's the other one? Who does Zoot Suit Ride? Is that them?
Yeah.
There's another band that was like them.
So you're thinking of Brian Seltzer Orchestra.
Mm-hmm.
Remember
Maybe.
that? That was
Jump jive anyway.
yeah, jump jiving.
Anyway, you gotta jump and jive in. We're gonna get in trouble for that. Now I have the future of ska music.
Okay.
Shall we do the future? I'm gonna tell you the future. The future of ska music seems to be characterized by a grassroots movement with bands like Bad Operation and The Boy Detective blending ska with other genres and pushing boundaries. Bad Operation is a New Orleans band that is at the forefront of grassroots ska revival. Their two-tone sound has led them to the term new tone to describe the fourth wave of ska.
Ooh.
While ska lost mainstream appeal in the early 2000s, it continued to have underground popularity and experienced a revival in the late 2010s. The Boy Detective is a band that blends ska with punk, emo, and hardcore, and their album Art Theft is full of Easter eggs and energetic music. Intensified is a UK trad ska revivalist band, whatever that means. Hang Fire is a love letter to Jamaica with a healthy dose of rocksteady and traditional reggae. Mr. Lou and the Neighbors, this is a band Born to Skank is a 35 minutes dance album that blends ska, reggae, jazz, soul, and calypso. And last but not least, codename Rocky is a SoCal ska punk band whose foundation features vocals from Brenna Red and some other person. This is, and if you're into the Orange County ska scene, which I was not.
Huh?
There you go.
I like that.
That's the future of ska. Let's see what else we got. Oh, here's ska music in movies.
It's all kids' movies, I bet.
Less Than Jake, featuring Cal Mitchell. Can you tell me what movie?
No.
The Good Burger.
Yeah,
That song.
Yeah.
I'm a dude.
You're a dude.
Yep.
Yep. So, like I said,
Although this one, Desmond Decker was in 007 Town was the song. Wait, 007 Shantytown was the song.
yeah,
From Vivarium. I don't know what that is, but that's like a show.
yeah,
Dance Hall Crashers, Lady Luck from the Meet the Deedles.
yeah.
Okay. The Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, Someday I Suppose, and Where Did You Go? They were both in Clueless.
Yep. Well, they played in Clueless.
Mm-hmm.
They
Those
were
are the songs they played, though.
Yep. Yep.
Isaac Green and the Scholars, Don't Count. They were in a movie called Bang. Rancid and Stubborn All-Stars, I Want to Riot, was in Beavis and Butthead Do America,
All right.
96.
Yep.
Real Big Fish Beer was in Basketball.
Yep.
The English Beat Save It for Later was in Kingpin.
Yep.
Toots and the Midles,
Yep.
Sweet and Dandy from The Harder They Come. Goldfinger was in Too Many to Name is what it says.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And then last but not least, Funicello and Fishbone, Jamaica Ska from Back to the Beach. Okay.
Yep.
That was ska in the media. Wait. I got one more. I don't know what any of this is. No, I don't. I forgot what that is.
So I saw a bumper sticker the other day. Did I tell you about this?
Mm-mm.
And I think I need it for my car. All right. It said, "Keep honking. I'm listening to ska and you're part of the band now." It's like, that's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure. All right, shall we move on then?
Yeah, let's go.
That means it's time for segments. Damn it!
Yeah.
I should just switch these two buttons, I feel like.
Or we could label.
That takes all the fun out of it. Gosh, what are we gonna even label that? The sprinkly button or something? Here's Brian taking all the fun out of my thing.
Rainbow sprinkles, please. That's what that one's called.
Rainbow sprinkles. One of them's called Hillshire Farm.
Yup. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Ah.
That's what it says when you push the button. Oh, God. Brian, do you know what we're doing for the first segment?
What are we doing?
We're talking about the concert we went to.
Let's go.
We went and saw the Mad Caddies,
Yep.
and it was really cool. And they had a trombone solo. And the opener that we saw was really cool. Bally Who?
Yep.
They did a cover of Damn It.
Yep.
How did you think the concert went?
I think it was awesome.
Yeah. Is that Rasta?
Yep.
What's his problem? Why do you look like you've done something wrong?
What's up?
What's up?
You want to talk?
Yeah, you want to say something about the concert?
Did you enjoy yourself? Too many skanks.
That's funny because it was a ska show.
Yep.
Too many
Sorry.
Oh, God.
But no, yeah, the show was high energy.
Yeah.
I like that they did that tribute to like songs that were 20 years or
Oh,
older.
yeah. They did 5 songs
Back to back to
back
back.
to back to back
Yeah.
to back. Yeah.
With like Weird Beard, the pirate song.
Yep.
And my favorite is Road Rash.
Mm-hmm.
The like very New Orleans one.
Yeah.
Da, 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 and then do 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 do. Yeah, you get it.
I get it.
But yeah, no, it was good. I mean, and I actually liked that it wasn't super packed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was a good crowd there.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I mean, it was a Sunday night. I was impressed. Not impressed. I was taken back by how many younger kids there were on a Sunday night.
Right.
Speaking of which, we ran into a student of mine and a friend of yours.
Yeah, yep.
That was nice.
Yeah, it was very cool. And so the opener of the opener was this band called Hey Smith from Japan.
Oh, yeah.
So we got to see them. They jumped up and played with Mad Caddies, and that was super cool.
Yeah. I think I have a video of that, or I definitely have pictures. I'm going to throw pictures up from the
Yeah.
concert for sure. But yeah, it was a fun time, man.
Yeah.
And I would definitely do it again.
Yep. I also love that meme where it says, like, listening to ska music is like a fat kid.
When they get extra mac and cheese or some shit.
An extra cheese stick in his order of cheese sticks. That's the music that plays.
Yeah. That's a good one. That circle pit looked good. I almost jumped in, but I was like, my back hurts. I'm old.
Yep.
You know, last time I got into a circle pit, I passed out.
Yep, you did.
You were there for that. Yeah, you were there. Oh my gosh. Should we move on then?
Yeah.
That was good. It was a good show. Mad Caddies puts on a good show. All right, next one is ska trivia. Hang on. All right. All right, what do you want to play? Can you name the 4-letter words in this word letter featuring a ska band? Can you finish the third wave ska bands? Ooh, let's play that one.
Yeah.
Third wave ska bands. Play quiz. What are we doing here? I don't know how to play this. I should have looked at this before I pulled it up. I thought it was just a quizzy quiz. Do you know Just a Girl?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Play quiz. All right. What's the first? Oh, is that what you have to do? Ooh, you go lyric by lyric? All right, well, let's do the Sublime song. What I got?
Okay.
First word is what?
You know what's really funny?
Hmm.
Is every time I go to play the song,
Mm-hmm.
I can never remember how it starts.
Early in the morning.
Rising to the streets. Light me up that cigarette and tight shoes on my feet. Yep. How we doing?
I don't know. This isn't working out. Doesn't work. Aw. Oh, I got it. In the morning. Is it working? Yes. Rising to the street.
Yep. Light me up that cigarette.
Didn't get street. This is weird. This is a weird game. Okay. All right, we scored 273 points.
Okay.
How about that? We win.
Yay! I like that game.
It'll be a real short fucking episode.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we won. That was great. Moving on then.
Yep.
That didn't work. Aw, I hate it when shit doesn't work. And now it's stuck. I still need this, though. Uh-oh.
Restart. Yeah.
Whoop. 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 Did it. So good at this. Okay. All right. I think the next one is, let's see. It is. It's time for Rasta and me to do our duet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so before we get started, listen. It's gonna sound like this dog is being murdered. This is the craziest thing, but the dog does not like the trumpet. We're not hurting him. I'm playing as soft as I can.
For the record, he's a husky. Well, he's an Alaskan Klee guy, so he's a tiny, tiny husky.
All right, I'll go get the trumpet.
If anybody knows anything about huskies, they're very vocal.
Very.
And they love to sing. So this is not harming my animal. This is his time to shine. Let's do it.
This is a little bit of the impression that I get.
Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
This is literally the first time I've tried to play this. Hey!
Good job, dude.
Okay, Rasta, all right.
Good job, buddy.
Running around and stuff.
I could not. I couldn't keep it together with that.
He really doesn't like it, man. Jeez. He almost fell. I'm glad you caught him. Oh, poor Rasta. Come on, buddy.
You got your name for a reason, dude.
You're supposed to love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rasta. Fine. Everybody's a critic. That wasn't that bad. Come on. For sight reading.
No, it sounded great.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to have to do a legit Jams and Jellies here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Brian. The struggle is real. Are we ready for the next thing?
Yep.
I even knew which one to hit. I was like, hit the light blue one, and then my finger was just like, nope, I'm going to do this one. That's the button we use. God damn it. Ugh. All right. You got dad jokes?
Yep.
Me too. Let's see. You want to go first or second?
You go first.
All right. All of mine are music related.
Yep.
Music related dad jokes are the best. Here we
Yep.
go. Hey, Brian.
Yo, what's up, dude?
How do you know that the girl you're kissing is a French horn player?
How?
Well, her mouth's in the right place, but her hand is up your ass.
No way.
Yeah. Ah, is that your first one? Yes.
All right.
All right.
Next one.
Yep.
All right. You're going to like this, actually.
Uh-huh.
What's the differences between a viola and a whore?
I don't know. What?
Whores have a purpose. Number 2, whores know more than one position.
I got one that's very similar. Are you ready?
I like that one because you had a viola.
I did.
Yep.
What's the difference between a drummer and a prostitute?
What?
Prostitutes have careers.
True. Andrew, what's the sexiest chord?
What is? Damn it! What is it?
A7.
Why?
Because it's dominant and it wants the D next.
Damn it! We each stole a joke from each other. Why did Bach have so many kids?
Why?
Because his organ didn't have any stops.
Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. The other day, I broke a G string while fingering A minor.
Ah! I was like, I'm going to avoid that joke.
Nope. I went with it.
Alrighty then. Sir Thomas Beckham. Shit. Sir Thomas Beckham once said to an underperforming cellist, "Madam, you have between your legs an instrument capable of pleasuring thousands, and all you can do is sit and scratch it."
I like that. That's good. What did Chris Martin say to the cops after running 3 lights?
I don't know what.
They were all yellow.
I don't know why that got me, dude, but it did. That's a funny one. Let's see. What's the difference? Nope. Why was Mozart a chick magnet?
Why?
Because of his fingering skills.
Ooh, yeah. I can see that. All right. Well, you took my other one, so I got one more left. What did Daryl Hall say when Oates wanted to be the lead singer?
I don't know what.
I can't go for that.
No.
I know can do. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
How many bass players does it take to change in a light bulb?
How many?
None. The keyboard player can do that with his left hand.
Perfect.
What's the difference between What's the difference between a rock guitarist and a jazz guitarist?
What?
A rock guitarist plays 3 chords in front of thousands of people. A jazz guitarist plays thousands of chords in front of 3 people.
Yup. Dude, that can't be more true.
Brian, you should never plug a MIDI out into another MIDI out. That's sorta MIDI. If that sounds funny, that's comedy.
I like to follow up.
Yeah. All right, here's my last one. Are you ready?
Yep.
What do you throw a drowning bass player?
What?
His amp.
Yes. Perfect.
Oh, man, that's good. Oh, my gosh, is that it?
I think so,
This
man.
was a fast one.
Yep.
I'm not mad about it, honestly. It's Saturday afternoon. We got shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh. What are you going to do the rest of the day?
I don't know. Masturbation sounds nice.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yep.
Nice little jerk session.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so let's push this button. This is the right button.
Yep.
You guys, if you are still listening to us, 46 minutes into this, we would just like to say, hey, thanks.
You guys rock.
You guys rock. We are, Brian, I haven't told you, but we're at a 512.
Okay.
And it keeps going up little by little every day,
Yep.
which is fantastic.
And I think our next Gems and Jellies, we need to sit down and talk about your idea. Yep. And then make a video for it.
Which idea?
The techno idea.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yep.
So yeah, Rasta, thanks for letting us play the trumpet.
Yeah, thanks for singing along, dude.
Brian, do you have any shout outs?
Rasta.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Bob Marley.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see. I mean, anybody that really like the ska scene was so much fun back in the day. I mean, it still is, but we're older now, and you know, it is what it is. But it was like a family, you know, like it was cool.
I agree. I would like to shout out all of my students that performed earlier before I came. I don't even think I told
Yeah.
anybody, but I had a recital I just came from, and all of my students rocked it. So shout out to them. And I would also like to shout out whoever it is you just said. What did you just say?
Bob Marley.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, just a little small guy on the totem pole.
All right, man. Well, let's get plugged. If you would like to give us a message, you could do so at daddboddband@gmail.com. You could send us a message on our Facebook that I never, ever check. Or you can send a message on our YouTube. We got a message from our YouTube. I don't know who sent us a message, Brian.
Who was it?
It was our friend Ethan. He said in regards to it wasn't even a joke. It was just like a part of the show.
Yeah.
He goes, I love how the punchline isn't even the punchline. All right. He says he misses us, though. And we miss you too, Ethan.
Where's he at now?
I'll tell you when we're done with this. But he's not far. He's not far at all. So we should get him. Yeah, we should get him over here.
Yeah.
All right, man. Do you have anything left to say about ska?
No, I just think it's fun music, and for anybody that makes fun of it, go fuck yourself.
We went through this entire episode without mentioning Straighter Than Pete,
Yeah.
which I still have that sticker on my
I
guitar.
know.
And we didn't talk about how one of the I don't want to call it a trope, but like one of the things that makes the ska scene so much fun is everybody's just sort of enamorment with puns.
Yep.
Puns and ska go hand in hand.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, we didn't talk about Straighter Than Pete.
Yep.
I mean, we've talked about Straighter Than Pete on this show.
Right.
But we didn't talk about Straighter Than Pete.
During the ska episode.
So maybe what we'll do, maybe next week we'll do an episode. I'm not even sure what we'll call it, but we'll pull up old musical projects.
Yeah.
So I've got some on the YouTubes that I can show.
That'd be fun.
You can show us some Straighter Than Pete songs, and then we'll finally do what we've talked about doing, which was that Last Day Alive listen through.
Should we bring Mark on?
If he could come on, dude, I would adore it.
Yep.
Oh my God. I was sitting here being like, whatever. I can't think of a lyric right now. Something about the car.
No, we're not going very far. Get back in the car.
I would hope that he understands, like if I ever made fun of it, like I did so out of from love and jealousy. I was just jealous. But yeah, man, that'd be so cool. I will show you guys my shitty music if it means that I get to make fun of that.
Yeah. And you know what? It's all in our past now. So it is.
And you know more than anybody that I really accidentally turned into a super
You
fan.
did, yeah. I remember one day you were like, Art, explain this part to me. I'm like, you know my music more than I know my music. I haven't listened to this in a decade.
I was.
And you told me, you were like, it hasn't left my CD player for 6 months.
It was my favorite, man. It still is.
Maybe he was onto something with his Dr. Seuss lyrics.
That wasn't my favorite part. All right, man. I think we're done here. We got one more thing left to say. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dads rise up!
I thought he was going to start barking. We will see everybody Monday at 5. We love you all. Bye.
Bye, guys.